Heaven sent, yeah. Heaven sent your love my way, right on time, not yesterday. I was praying in the dark, then God placed you in my heart. Heaven sent your love to me. Now I finally see every road that led me through was leading me to you. I had almost stopped believing love like this was real. Too many almost forevers, too much pain to heal. Then you walked in softly, no need to impress, just your peace around me felt like answered prayers. I don't call it luck, I don't call it chance. Every step, every turn was part. Heaven sent your love my way, right on time, not yesterday. I was praying in the dark, then God placed you in my heart. Heaven sent your love to me. Now I finally see every road that led me through was leading me to you. You don't bring confusion, you don't bring me fear. You bring peace and comfort whenever you are near. And the way you love me makes it easy to trust. What we have between us feels covered from above. Maybe all the waiting was preparing me for a love that's patient, for a love that's deep. And I know without a doubt what this is, what it's worth. Heaven wrote our story long before this earth. Heaven sent your love my way, right on time, not yesterday. I was praying in the dark, then God placed you in my heart. Heaven sent your love to me. Now I finally know some prayers take time to know, but beautiful things grow.
Prayed you into my life long before we ever met. God was writing our story before the sun would set. I prayed you into my life, now you're standing here. Everything I asked for became so crystal clear. There were nights I kept on hoping, asking heaven for a sign, wondering if the right one would ever cross my life. I had dreams of something deeper, something peaceful, something true. Never thought those whispered prayers would lead me straight to you. Every delay had purpose, every closed door too. God was shaping both our hearts before He brought me you. I prayed you into my life long before we ever met. God was writing our story before the sun was set. I prayed you into my life, and now you're standing here. Not the prayers I pray before, and the peace between us tells me all I need. When God places love together, it grows naturally. He heard every prayer, every silent tear, every hopeful moment that brought us right here. And now I'm thanking heaven for the way things align, because the love I waited for was worth every night. Into my time and careful hand.
God wrote this love line by line, every prayer, every sign. And He knew your heart would fit with mine. God wrote this love in perfect time. I remember all the waiting, all the nights alone, wondering if my blessing would ever make it home. Then you came so gently, like the morning light, and suddenly forever didn't feel so far inside. Every road behind me makes so much sense now. God was writing chapters I just couldn't read somehow. God wrote this love line by line, every prayer, every sign. Oh, He knew your heart would fit with mine. God wrote this love in perfect time. You don't bring confusion, you don't bring me fear. You bring peace and comfort every moment that you're near. And the way you love me feels steady, soft and true, like heaven had a purpose the day it led me to you. This wasn't coincidence, this wasn't by surprise. God was moving mountains long before our eyes. Oh, and every single heartbreak was part of something new, preparing both our hearts for a love that would be true. I wrote this love line by line, line by line, every season, every time. Oh, now I see His goodness, now I see His hand. Oh, God wrote this love better than I planned, in perfect time.
covered by grace, held in His hands. Every step we take is part of His plan. Covered by grace, safe in His light. Loving you feels like heaven tonight. I've seen love getting broken, I've seen hearts run dry. Promises like shadows fading over time, but with you it's different. There's a peace I know, like God wrapped our story in a gentle glow. No fear in tomorrow, no doubt in today. When the Lord is leading, love will find its way. Oh, held in His hand, held in every step we take is part of His plan. Covered by grace, safe in His light. Loving you feels like heaven tonight. You don't bring confusion, you don't bring me pain. You bring calm assurance, like sunshine after rain. And every prayer I whispered, every tear I cried, led me to this moment, standing by your side. When the world gets heavy and the road gets long, we'll keep leaning on Him. That's what keeps us strong. Faith will be our anchor, will be our guide. With God's hand upon us, we'll be alright. Covered by grace, held in His hands. Every dream we dream is part of His plan. Covered by grace, so safe in His light. In His light, loving you feels like heaven tonight.
You were worth the wait. Every prayer, every night, God was working all along, bringing you into my life. You were worth the wait. Now I finally know some blessings take their time, but they're beautiful when they grow. I remember all the questions, all the lonely nights, wondering if forever would ever feel this right. I almost settled early, almost chose the wrong road, but grace kept gently leading till my heart could finally know. Yeah, every no was mercy, every pause was love. He was writing something better than what I dreamed of. You were worth the wait. Oh, every prayer, every night, God was working all along, bringing you into my life. You were worth the wait. Now I finally know some blessings take their time, but they're beautiful when they grow. You don't feel like chaos, you don't feel unsure. You feel like answered prayer, steady, peaceful, pure. And the way you love me, makes my spirit rest, like heaven took its time to give me heaven's best. If I had met you sooner, I might not have known how to love you fully, how much I had grown, yeah. So I thank God for timing.